She in the bathroom, now she getting blasted. You say I only think of me, but it's never of us. I'm kinda like a broken promise, cause I never could trust. And yeah, you did a lot.
Thanks for joining us. Time to get ready for NBA action on 2K Sports. It's the NBA served to you weekend style. It'll be the Chicago Bulls facing off against the Phoenix Suns. And now we send you to Phoenix for the opening tip. Kevin Harlan standing by.
I gotta get a grip. It's my own fault. Every time I slip, it's my own fault. And focus on a bitch in my hometown. Cause everything I love is getting old now. If you gonna take my soul, please don't take long. They don't wanna see you win when you're young and make songs. How you tell me that I've changed when I haven't made one? Only difference is I'm paid, but I'm still gonna hate love.
You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan on this Saturday afternoon. On the sideline and coming up later, Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. Okay, first for the Bulls, B.J. Armstrong is out there with Michael Jordan. They've got Cartwright. They'll be watching him boxing out, maneuvering for the easy baskets inside. They'll be counting certainly on his production. Then there's Pippen, and it's Grant, and it's the four-man position. And for Phoenix, Johnson is out there with Marley. They've got West. Tonight, we'll see him work to establish that all-important presence under the glass. Then there's Dumas, and it's Barkley in a power forward position.
You know, the Suns really had a lot to overcome as they started the rebuilding project, and they just weren't the same team the home crowd was used to seeing, and the struggles were evidenced by that 17-24 record here at home.
Suns to start out. Johnson with it. Marley with a screen on Armstrong. Johnson kicks to Marley. Shot clock at 6. Dumas can't get it to go. Now Chicago. Takes it the other way. And the Suns, who have been so good for so long here at U.S. Airways Center, you know, it really was strange to see them drop so many games on their home court.
Well, to give you an idea of just how dominant this team has been here in Phoenix, this was the first time since the end of the 2003-2004 season that they didn't have a home record better than 500.
Here is Armstrong. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Paul Westhead.
Kevin, speaking to him about their game plan, he said it's all about taking care of the ball and not forcing anything. He said the one team that beats us more than any other is ourselves. If we get sloppy on offense, then it'll be a very tough game for us to win. It's something I stressed to them before the game. Let's see if they heard the message, guys.
Well said, Doris. Thanks. And important in every game, but early on here, guys, we'll be looking out for how they manufacture opportunities.
Well, I know Coach is worried about their shot selection at times, so I'm not surprised at what he had to say.
Steve, I don't know a coach who doesn't worry about shot selection. You talk about something that riles up most coaches. It's seeing their guys taking bad shots.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
Guys, how about the Bulls being able to nab the 5th seed in the East last season, in large part due to how they were able to play on the road. Of course, when you play tough, solid defense like they do, it makes it easier to be competitive and string together road wins.
Now here's Marley. Pass to Dumas. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Marley dishes the ball. Takes it from 10. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pippen with it. The dish to Armstrong. It's stolen by Johnson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, he's one of the best teammates in the NBA, too, because he creates so many good shots for the other four players on the court. A sensational, unselfish passer.
And I just really admire his demeanor and consistency offensively. I mean, he's got tremendous composure and decision-making ability. He makes his teammates better.
And for the Bulls, defense is one of the few things in the NBA that can neutralize a home court advantage. And Steve, a big part of why they had the success they had on the road.
Yeah, they went 21-20 away from the United Center. And one of only 5 teams in the entire East who managed to stay above 500 away from home. That's a real tribute to this team and the coaching staff.
Now here's Jordan on loads from 13. And that one's good. Jordan's got 6.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there.
Wasted no time on that.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Murray's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point line. Armstrong passes to Pippen. Feeds it to Armstrong. Pass to Cartwright. Pocket 6. Armstrong. Outside for Pippen. But 3. Barkley grabs the ball. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. He passes it to Marley. To the paint. Dumas. The finger roll brings out the bucket.
Hey, touch of class there. Held that play with the finger roll.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to start off the game. Here's Jordan. Rebound by the Suns. There's the pass to Dumas. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He can finish in the post. That's one thing we know about him.
The Suns shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Chambers is checked in for West. And Dumas no good on that.
You know, when you're one of the worst teams in the league, you have a lot of problems. And for the Suns, one of their biggest problems was that opponents shot very close to 40% against them from behind the arc. And that's just not a winning number.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Releases. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. He's got 6. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. As you said, Clark, with the Suns, dead last in the league in terms of opposing three-point percentage. Defense overall was a problem for him, Steve, but especially in closing out on shooters beyond the arc.
Well, the three-point shot, Kevin, has become such a huge part of every NBA team's offense now that if you're struggling to defend that line, you're going to really find yourself at the bottom of the league defensively and record-wise, and that's exactly where Phoenix found itself.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Pippen no good on the free throw. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Haynes the pass to Chambers. He's against Williams. Chambers, he's guarded by Purdue. Shot clock at 5. Here's Ainge. Again, Phoenix. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
Yeah, no question. If I'm them, I'm definitely going 2 for 1.
And Williams backs in. Launches it. Pippen, no luck. The Suns leading. 3 on 3. Baseline try. Misses off the right eye. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. They now take the lead.
Looked like the defense was totally scattered on that fast break. Nice job taking advantage there with the wide open 3.
Johnson kicks to Ainge. Passes to Chambers. dishes it to Johnson. Ainge defended by Tucker. With 1 on the clock, he got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Chicago. They lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Don't borrow from the black hole sun.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
Here is Paxson. He dishes it to Tucker. Tucker gets a screen from Williams. Tucker the pass to Williams. Backed in off the glass. Williams has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bulls. Here's Knight. Kicks it to Ainge. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Chambers. Oh! They get it again. And they're going to come to the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Chicago making a switch here. For Phoenix, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. That free throw good for Miller. Now the Bulls with it. Paxson kicks to Walker. He passes to McCray. That's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Vassell shooting with confidence. 50% from the field so far. Pass to Sabonis. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Knight kicks to Ainge. Chicago with the rebound. Williams passes to McCray. Three-pointer is right on target.
Those are starting to add up. Their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeout.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Will Purdue's checked in for King. Grant comes in for Williams. Scottie Pippen's checked in for McCray. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Walker. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Sabonis can't hit. Chicago leading by 3. The drive by Jordan. And then Chicago scoring again. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Sabonis kicks to Knight. Now the pass to Sabonis. It's the lead pass. Miller, no luck. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. No good from Jordan. The Suns shooting not great, 40% for the game. Ceballos kicks tonight. Ceballos a screen on Pippen. He feeds it to Ames. Phoenix no good that time either. Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Outside Pippen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Free throw good from Pippen. So for the Suns, West is checked in for Miller. Barkley comes in for Chambers, and it's Johnson in for Knight. And both free throws good for Pippen. Here's Ames. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And there's the feed to Johnson. 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Barkley. And the rejection by Pippen.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, it's an area that you can't afford to get lazy.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a stoke.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch-and-shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
And the Suns call time here.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams comes in for Will Perdue. And Walker subbed in for John Paxson. 1:30 left in the first half. No good from Ceballos.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
Check the line. Left. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
Well, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest seemed easy.
The dish to Wiggs. Feeds to Grant. Here's Walker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Chambers is checked in for Ceballos. Bulls have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Free throw, no good for Walker. Suns trail by 10. Barkley left side. On the wing, and he hits the jump shot.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2 for 1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, one more shot.
Johnson against Grant. Johnson kicks to Ainge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson. Here's Barkley. No good with the layup.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
A shot by Jordan, no good. Here's Ainge. And it's not going to go. And so that brings the first half to a close. Bulls lead by 8. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Saturday, the best day of the week. Let's make it even a little bit better with a halftime show. Some good basketball for the Bulls. They've benefited from some excellent contribution from their bench, providing scoring in bunches when called upon. It's been a major advantage. Scottie Pippen playing impressively so far. At the break, 7 points and also collected 4 rebounds. And the Suns keeping at it. And give them credit defensively. They're boxing out, controlling their defensive backboards. Danny Ainge coming up big. You have to love the way he's asserted his will on the offensive end. Now let's get back over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of our crew as the second half gets underway.
The Sprint Half Court, presented by Sprint.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
Suns trail by 10. Passes it to Dumas. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's Johnson. Dishes to Mark. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And Steve, he's a player that's extremely hard to cool off. I mean, he picks up right where he left off after every break in the action, it seems. Timeout, halftime, it doesn't matter. When he's hot, he stays hot.
Here's Johnson. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. 6 to shoot. Runs in for 3. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. A floater. Armstrong gets the bucket.
They've had the hotter hand in the first half so far, no question.
Yeah, it's because of all the high percentage shots they've been working for and getting.
And the Suns call time.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Here is Dumas. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Barkley. And the rejection by Pippen. Barkley, no good.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Gets it to go. And 12 points for Michael.
That's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
Suns trail by 14. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Kicks to Mark. Wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Tyson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Chambers is checked in for the Suns. Chicago leading by 12. It's Pippen with the drive. Rejected by Chambers.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Dumas, the pass to Johnson. Marley with a screen on Jordan. Pass to Dumas. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. 5 there's a three. E.J. Armstrong comes up with the rebound. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And again, Chicago, no good. Suns trail by 12. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here will do a lot for their confidence.
Back to Johnson. He passes to Dumas. From downtown. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Dumas the pass to Marley. No good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Jordan. 1:11 left in the third quarter. Armstrong dishes to Jordan. Second chance shot. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And 4 shooting performance for him today. Luckily for them, 5 of his teammates have come through.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring break so far for the Bulls.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
That free throw good from Marley. 58 seconds left in the third. Here's Armstrong. And Berkeley sends it back. And they'll keep possession. That drops. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pocket 6. Haynes defended by Tucker. Here's Berkeley. Lays it up and dunks it in.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Bulls leading by 9. Armstrong kicks to Williams. Outside Williams. West with some nice D.
I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Marley passes to Johnson. Here's Barkley. And misses with a contact on in. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Chicago. They lead by 9. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Suns trail by 9. Danny Ainge on the wing. Pass to Dumas. He feeds it to Barkley. He's against Cartwright. From the post. And then Barkley with the dunk.
Kevin, it seems like scoring on the low post is kind of a lost art these days. But this guy can do it. He can get down on the block, get position, and he's got some skills to get the ball in the basket from that position.
And you know what? He is also relentless on the boards. He works as hard on his rebounding as anybody you're going to see.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for the Bulls. Here is Armstrong. The drive by Jordan. And the pass to Armstrong. Here's the feed to Pippen. Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cartwright. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Johnson off a bit from Barkley. Johnson outside. Back to West. The shot good and assist by Johnson. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside Jordan. Shot from Trump. Will not go. This is off the front end. He kicks it to West. Now the fast break. King hits the ball. Stolen by Ames. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Jackson's got the ball. And that one's good.
We've seen that for a few times. Easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he addressed his basketball team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Marley's checked in for Danny Ainge. Now, here's Barkley. Good ball over here by the Suns. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. He's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
There's the dish to Armstrong. Jordan takes the pivot. And the Bulls, another three.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Feeds it to Marley. Passes it to Dumas. This is the West. Marley, guarded by Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Johnson, the pass to Dumas. Takes it to Barkley. From about 18 feet. One in the clock. And the clock by West.
Strong finish coming right on the heels of that offensive rebound.
Harden went and really backed up with it.
I love the quickness there.
Yeah, and that's how to do it. Take advantage of the D that's out of position after that initial shot.
And just about 3 minutes to do the fourth quarter here. The drive by Jordan. Gets it to go. Jordan's got 9 points here in the second half. And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 8. There's 1:54 left in the game. Here's Johnson. Barkley outside. Pass to Dumas. He dishes it to Johnson. He passes to West. That's good. It's Johnson with the assist.
That's how to orchestrate for your team.
The Bulls leading by 6. It's Pippen with the drive. And the defense in that position. They whistle a blocking foul, and they'll go to the line.
Looking at the game Pippen has been having, he has 12 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
Because of that, there's now a serious intimidation factor working in their favor.
Horace Grant, he's checked in for the Bulls. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Johnson, the pass to Dumas. Back to Johnson. And he takes him away.
That's a horrible lack of shooting. He found back here in the second half. Picked up their shooting percentage. Quite nice.
It's Pippen with the drive. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot pusher, too. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one. Trying to focus now on the second. They're lead to 6. For Phoenix, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Back to Barkley. Johnson outside. 4 on the clock. Back to Barkley. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
This could be the Hack-a-Shack strategy. He's a poor free throw shooter, so maybe they feel that's their best defense.
Right on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So against them both, it's an 8-point game. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving and there's kind of a rhythm to the game. It just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Armstrong dishes to Grant. And 3 from Jordan. And the shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Now Armstrong.
I'm tired of falling
The drive by Jordan. Stripped it away. Dumas, the pass to Johnson. And the rejection by Jordan. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Both teams played well, but these guys have the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Scottie Pippen.
Josiah, how old are you? Me, I'm 18. Shouldn't be that good for now. Thank you.
Back in high school, I was useless. Niggas said I wouldn't be shit. On my game like a 360 days with my cousin Sonic 06. Used to beg grandma for a Lunchable. Family broke too, we ain't Huxtable. Now I got money, shit is flexible. Spitting rhyme shit so exceptional. Yeah, you know a nigga love women. Counting bills that I'm spinning. I do it just to kill the pain of a trauma that a nigga was feeling. She gave a nigga that feeling. That's okay, shit, I'm still winning. Time heals all wounds, that's the truth. Waiting, that shit's ticking. Nigga, I'm not done yet, bro. I'm not done yet at all. I'm ready. I am ready. They better listen, bro. They better listen up before this whole thing is over. Let's get it ready.